Yo, what's up, warriors? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Psychopath Exposure. My name is Kita, and I'm coming to you today from the great outdoors because I wanted to make a video. Even though I'm not in my studio, I figured I'd just come out here and just rant because healing from narcissistic abuse is pretty tricky. It's pretty tricky. And if you're not familiar with what a narcissist is or what toxic people do to your subconscious mind with all the manipulation, with all the gaslighting, with all the trickery, you'll have a hard time figuring out how to get through this, why you're so obsessed thinking about them all the time, even if they're long gone, dead and gone. So I wanted to give you guys today some three quick tips. I'm gonna try to be quick. But I'm the type of guy that likes to take my time. So I want to show you guys what to keep in mind when you're trying to recover from narcissistic abuse, how to heal and recover from toxic people, from predators that have come into your life, taken advantage of you, taken advantage of your kindness, extracted you of finances, used you for sex, used you for their own self-gratification, and left you feeling like an utter piece of crap. So the first thing I want to talk about when trying to heal from a narcissistic relationship, a narcissistic toxic relationship, is you have to go no contact, guys. You have to go no contact. You can't continue drinking the poison if you want to detox your body of poison. It doesn't make sense, right? It's like I always ask people, what is it that you want to do? Oh, I don't want to talk to this person anymore. What are you doing? Oh, I talk to him every day. Well, you see, we have a conflict of interest here now, don't we? You don't want to talk to this person, but you talk to this person all the time, and it's of your doing. So we have to go no contact. And what does that mean exactly? Well, if you're married and you have kids in the house and shit's all complicated right now, you have to try and limit your conversations. You can't have a rational conversation with an irrational person because they're going to drive you insane. So you need to develop gray rock methods where you limit the conversation to the bare minimum of what's required. You really don't have a conversation about how was your day. You don't engage with what the psychopath or narcissist is bringing to the table, because remember, at this point, if you're watching these videos, if you're going through this toxic trauma, you kind of already, you're kind of exhausted and you're kind of fucked up in the head already and you want to get out. So at this point, there's no saving the situation. Narcissistic abusive relationships never get better, they only get worse. So at this point, you need to gray rock, and the trick to gray rocking is pretending or acting like if you're a gray rock, a stone that has no life, no character, no personality. So you're treating them like if anything they say just bounces off of you. If they give you a hard time, you keep it very professional, you don't show any emotion, and you just respond with the bare minimum. Like, okay, yeah, no problem. They ask you a question, you answer it with as little words as possible. You don't have to be rude, okay? You don't have to be an asshole, because that's playing right into their game, right? That's the trap. They want you to get emotionally involved. So you just keep it to a bare minimum, and you never engage with them. Just do your thing. Watch your TV, watch your Netflix, cook your meals, whatever you do. Play with the kids, but you don't engage with them. And for those that are not married, okay, those that have dodged the bullet, it's even easier. You gotta stop dating these people right away. You gotta stop dating them. You can't keep looking at their social media. You can't keep commenting and liking their pictures. You can't keep posting pictures hoping that they're gonna leave you a comment and getting upset when they don't. You can't keep stalking them on social media to see what they're doing, who they're dating now, if they're cheating behind your back or anything like that. You have to stop texting them. You have to stop emailing them. You have to block their phone numbers. You have to block all forms of contact, so these predators never have a chance to contact you, okay? You have to get rid of them as best as you can. I know sometimes it gets complicated, it gets a little tricky with divorce and all that, but if you're ready for a divorce, do it. What are you waiting for? Do it. So that's the first thing when healing from a narcissistic predator. You have to just make sure that you get them out of your life as much as possible, and you cut communication, you cut all ties with them as soon as possible. The second tip that I want to give you guys is you have to allow yourself to heal and recognize that this wasn't your fault, okay? You were scammed by a predator. You were scammed by a psychopath. You were scammed by a con artist, okay? You were scammed. You put all of your trust into this relationship. You trusted that this person that you fell in love with was going to reciprocate that love, that was going to be there for you, that was going to reciprocate trust and affection, that were going to be honest, you guys were going to have fun together, you were going to build something, even if you were just dating casually. Even if you were just dating casually, it was supposed to be a good experience all the time. You weren't supposed to feel like you were being manipulated. You weren't supposed to feel devalued. You weren't supposed to feel like you were giving them all your money and they just kept asking, oh, can you pay my phone bill? Can you pay this for me because I'm having a tough time? And then you found yourself like taking care of them, especially you ladies that are taking care of the man. What the fuck is that all about? These pieces of shit are extracting you, sometimes even extorting you for your hard-earned cash. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. But you know what? It wasn't your fault because you were scammed. You were scammed. You thought that you were helping each other because in a relationship is a give-give. You give, the other person gives. So you figured, hey, I'm helping them out here. They're probably going to help me out in some other way. But the narcissist never does. A narcissist is always take. Okay? So you have to recognize and just accept that it wasn't your fault. I know, even myself earlier in my recovery from narcissistic abuse, I couldn't put that stick down. I just kept beating myself over the head like I knew better. I had that intuition and I didn't do anything about it. I let this bitch take advantage of me. I let this bitch cheat on me. I knew she was cheating on me, blah, 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 blah. I hear that all the time, but it's not your fault. You're under a spell. You were under a spell. Imagine you get into business with somebody, like a partnership, right? And you've worked with this person before, you have a good relationship, you guys have the same goals, and you want to go into business together, and you feel really good about it. You feel really good. You have great conversations, and you go through everything. You have your contracts, you get your joint bank account or whatnot, and you discover a few years later they were stealing your money. They were doing shit behind your back. I mean, how are you supposed to know? It's not your fault. This is a criminal. This person was a criminal. This person used you and tricked you. They're a criminal. It wasn't your fault. Okay? Psychopath, narcissist, the shit that they do is criminal. It is criminal. Okay? So you have to put that stick down. You have to put that stick down because, believe me, the psychopath is already hitting you across the head, sometimes with their fist. Okay? I know. Sometimes with their fist. Okay? So you have to stop beating yourself up. You have to allow yourself to feel love and trust for yourself first, okay? Before you can love and trust another. Which takes me to the third tip I want to give you guys, and this one may offend some of you, but you have to fix your picker, okay? Remember, we're picking who we choose to be in a relationship with. We are picking, for the most part. I know some cultures that gets picked for you, but that's for another video, or maybe I'm not even gonna go there. But you have to fix your picker, and pay attention to the type of places that you go where you're meeting romantic or sexual partners or whatever. Realize what type of person you want to attract into your life, and remember that like attracts like. So if you don't want someone that's doing drugs all the time, getting high and just fucking up their life, you got to look at yourself. It's like, are you a drug addict? Do you suffer from coke addiction, alcohol, or something like that? You know, because maybe you need to fix that before you can get into a relationship with another addict, because they will bring you down. You'll both bring each other down. You might think that you're both going to work together and recover. No, it doesn't work that way. You will burn each other to the ground. It'll be even more toxic, like twice as toxic. Okay? You have to fix your picker. If you're getting into a relationship with people that are ex-convicts, okay, that have been to jail for assault, assault and battery and shit like that, and then you wonder why they kicked your ass, you wonder why they're abusing you, something's wrong with that picker. Something's wrong with that picker. You know, if you get into a relationship with a girl and you find out she's just a slut, well, take a look at how she was when you met her. Was she cheating on her boyfriend when she, hooked up with you? Did you not think that she could cheat on you? Sorry if this offends you, but tough shit. That's reality. And until you start coming clean and you start getting coming to grips with reality and accepting and owning what's actually yours, you're not gonna get better, and you're gonna continue attracting toxic people into your life. Okay? So let's just recap again. Just you have to go no contact. I don't want to hear any excuses. You can start limiting contact right away, or go completely cold turkey, no contact right away if you want rapid results. And I can help you with that. You can download my free ebook that tells you exactly how to go no contact with these toxic predators, exactly to the detail, okay? You can download that right here on my website, absolutely free, and read that over 1,000 times. I know some of you think that you're going no contact because you haven't talked to them on the phone, but you're still checking their social media and you're still getting pissed off when they post some bullshit out there, or when they're putting you out on social media and you know they're speaking to you like in the third person. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You can't keep looking at that. That's toxic. That's toxic, and that's gonna stunt your growth and your healing process. So stop that right now. Get the ebook, read that over, memorize it. Start teaching other people how to do that, right? Start teaching people, maybe friends that are in toxic relationships, maybe not narcissistic, but just toxic relationships, and teach them how to go no contact, teach them how to get space from, I hate to use space because that's for another video that I mentioned already, but teach them how to actually create that buffer where you're not surrounding yourself with that dark energy anymore, so that you can heal and give the universe a chance to introduce you to someone better, someone healthier. Number two, again, recognize that this wasn't your fault. You were scammed by a toxic, narcissistic psychopath predator, a malignant psychopath predator. That's what they do. Okay, they scam people. They scam people in the romantic department. Okay, that's what they do. You trusted them, and why wouldn't you trust them, right? You're intimate with these people. You're sharing each other's secrets. You want to get into a relationship. These are your lovers, right? I would assume. You trusted them, and you thought they would reciprocate back. That's what a relationship is about. It's not your fault. You got scammed. You got scammed by a piece of shit. You got scammed by a piece of shit. Okay? It's not your fault. Remember that. It's the only way you're going to heal. You can't keep beating yourself up. Number three, you got to work on that picker. You got to work on that picker. I can tell you that if you don't fix that, you're just going to get into a relationship with another toxic person. They may not be narcissistic. Actually, they might be even worse. They might be even worse, or they might be an extreme covert narcissist that you won't even know that they were narcissistic until it's too late. So it's like 2 or 3 years deep, and you're like, holy shit, this person's worse than the first one, okay? Or you're gonna get into a relationship with a codependent, okay? A codependent, which I'm gonna make another video about, because one of our warriors just made an excellent point about codependence, how much they have in common with narcissists, where they didn't fully develop as a narcissist, but they have so many traits where they can create a lot of problems for a healthy relationship. Okay, so more on that in another video. And sorry to get distracted on that one, but it just came to me. But you know what? You're gonna keep attracting toxic people into your life and not even understand why. You're gonna think that you're cursed or some dumb shit like that, and it's not that you're cursed. It's that your vibe attracts your tribe. So if your vibe is still toxic, and if you're still attracted to toxicity, if you're still attracted and addicted to mistreatment, if you're still attracted to people abusing you, right? Because you're attracted to the drama of getting them back and fighting and proving to them that you're good enough, very codependent behavior right there. It's gonna keep happening to you. It's gonna keep happening to you. So you have to fix that picker, okay? Keep loving yourselves, guys. Stop enabling the narcissist. You know what you went through. You know what you saw. You know what you felt, okay? And you know what they are. Start calling them for exactly what they are. Stop enabling the narcissist and start doing the work to get better, because a better life awaits you, okay? If you like to work directly with me, I offer private one-on-one coaching, mentoring calls. Go ahead and shoot me an email at info@psychopathexposure.com, or click the link below to my website so you can get more details on how to work directly with me. I can help coach you guys to get you right back in the correct state of mind where you need to be, so you can move forward from this toxic, abusive lifestyle. Okay? So hope to talk to you guys again soon. Once again, my name is Kira. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do that right now and click on the little bell icon so you can get notified every time I drop one of these powerhouses. Hope you're having an awesome day. Look forward to talking to you guys again soon in the comments or by email. Okay? Have a good one, guys. Peace.